character at the beginning of this next season?
We know the whole front page, Alfred and Bruce are getting on. You know, he's listening to him, which is extraordinary. It's a new experience for Alfred and for Bruce, I think. I think he did a bit of reverse psychology, really, towards the end of the end of last season. He actually said, "Do what you got to do, but just tell me what you're doing. You know, I don't care. Do it. I can't stop you." Because he made three pledges. Young Master Bruce did to Alfred last season, which he promptly broke. You know. And I think Alfred's quite savvy that he realises that you can't tell a teenager not to do something because they're straight away going to go do it, like in real life. But so you'll see them start to come together, and you'll start to see the rich tapestry of the man that maybe dons the cowl that becomes Batman. And you'll start to see us in the kitchen, you'll start to see us in real life environments, which are all these sort of peopling and personal skills that young Bruce would need, from being able to dance to sewing to horticulture to cooking, the making of a gentleman. So much of it comes from Alfred, and fighting. You'll see a lot of sparring as well. And I have to say, David he's got a good right hook now. He clipped me yesterday. He got me yesterday. Yeah. Steady. I learned him well.
One of the interviews, I noticed you have real good technique with your boxing.
I've been boxing, yeah.
Have you been training?
Yeah, with a wonderful man called Julian. Yeah, I suddenly, my father was an actor, and he was like they called him the action doctor. I think I'm the action butler. And the thing is, I think the lovely showrunners love seeing me getting my ass handed to me on a play. So it keeps happening, and I'm not getting any younger. And I love that element from being an actor's perspective, is being allowed to give him physicality. So they keep writing it in. They keep writing it in, and our stunt team have just been nominated for an Emmy, so big shout out to them. And they let me do as much as I can, so I'm delighted, really. I get knocked. I spend a lot of time unconscious, though, and a lot of time in jail. A lot of time in jail.
Did we get much of his backstory this time around?
I hope so.
It's like he's still enigmatic, and there's like a lot of juicy stuff, is just under the surface.
I know. I'm hoping so. Like Bruno and our wonderful showrunners have this fantastic knack of, if this makes any sense at all, they tell history by going forward. Like, we found out about Alfred's SAS past. People were confused by my interpretation to begin with, because he was so sort of brusque with Bruce. It's only when you saw his past visit him, who was a man who was terribly similar to Alfred, which was in the shape of Reggie, the guy who stabbed him. When he says, "You don't know who this man is," to Bruce when he gets drunk, because he was the biggest, coldest killer, slit your throat as soon as looking at you. And so you learn about his history by going forward. So I think that you might do. And what I'm hoping is you'll start to also see the real relationship that did exist between Thomas and Alfred, because that would give a real sense of his geography, why he was there. He was there not just as a confidant or a valet or a butler, but as a protectorate, and as the only person that actually Thomas Wayne trusted. So I'm hoping that we'll discover something. I'll let you know.